Right, hello everybody. Today I'm doing my blog via a video, and the reason for that is this thing you can see here on my arm is my sling supporting my broken collarbone, and which I'll be wearing for the next 2 weeks until the bone starts knitting together. Obviously, because I'm right-handed, that means I've got to type with my left hand, and so typing is very slow, and to type a long email like I normally do would take me a bit of time. So I thought I'd do the lazy man's approach and use modern technology and do a video. And the reason I'm doing a video is because I also wanted to see how much I'm raging. I'm ranting today, and I'm raging, and you know what? I'm pissed off. And you know why I'm pissed off? Because I just found out that Bradford, the city where I live, although I'm right on the edge of it, hey, what's a couple of metres between friends? Bradford, the city where I live, has been voted the worst place in the country for diabetes. Apparently, 1 in 10 people who live in this city has diabetes. Most of those are type 2 diabetes, which is mostly lifestyle related. Yeah, now, I know what type 1 diabetes is. I have plenty of, well, not plenty, I have a few friends who have that, and I understand the challenges that they face being triathletes and managing their insulin. It was something they were born with. They couldn't avoid that. But they have done their best in managing the nutrition. But type 2 diabetes is something that is down to choice. Now, the local paper reported this and said that these people who were battling this life-threatening disease, you know what? You know what they should be battling? They should be battling the inability to say no. They should be battling poor discipline. If you walk around Bradford, it's no surprise that there's that many people suffering from diabetes. A lot of them are overweight. And the worst thing of all, outside the local hospital, within walking distance, and let's face it, for most people these days, walking distance is 100 metres or so. Otherwise, they'll be asking for it to be delivered. Yeah, within 100 metres of the hospital, there are 10 takeaways, right? Of all different types, but 10 takeaway food restaurants. And most of those have got flyers in the hospital promoting their food so that people who are in the hospital can walk out and go and get it. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm surprised the people in the hospital haven't done anything about it. Anyway, you know what really annoys me? Is that this is all avoidable. Now, as triathletes, you're probably there going, yeah, but that's not me. I eat properly. Well, I know plenty of triathletes who think they can eat what they want because they do lots and lots of training. Now, if it was just a matter of burning calories to create a balance, then that would be true. But you need to do something differently. If you want good performance, you need to eat proper macronutrients and micronutrients in order to repair and fuel your body effectively and to allow proper recovery to take place. You don't just need to stuff the calories back in. So you can't just eat what you want with impunity. Now, I have some rules. If you got my lean eating rules before Christmas, you know what they are. One of them is about eating well 90% of the time and then choosing to eat or have what you call cheat meals 10% of the time. Most of the triathletes I know do actually eat quite well. But the ones that don't, and the ones that err more often than not, do so not because they're lazy or because they don't know what the right foods are. It happens because they don't plan ahead. And so I've got some tips for you on how to plan ahead and to make sure that you're getting the right food all the time. And that's one of the problems, is if you don't have the right foodstuffs there when you want to eat, you end up eating what's available, which isn't always the right choice. So, number 1, on Sunday, plan your food. Write a timetable out for the whole week. Make a list of what ingredients you're going to need for each meal. Number 2, go through the cupboards and the fridge and see which of those ingredients you have in stock and are going to be fresh when you need them. Cross them off the list, and whatever's uncrossed off becomes your shopping list. You then go to the shop, buy only what's on the shopping list. Don't buy any of the bog-off offers or the cheap chocolate near the checkout. Just buy what's on the list, come home, and you've got your food for your week of meals. Then start to prepare all the veg by chopping it up. Might as well do it all in one go once you've got the utensils out. Put it into Tupperware boxes, keep it in the fridge. Then start cooking some meals. A curry, a bolognese, a stew maybe. Put it in the freezer for those days when you know you're going to be busy, then you can leave it to defrost. Then what you do is during the week, things that need to be prepared closer to the meal time, like breakfast and lunches, you can set aside 15 minutes every night to do those, and then it's ready for you there in the morning just to pick out the fridge and take with you to work. You don't have to get up early for that. You do need a system, but anybody that's going to be successful has to have a system. They have to be organised. So all we've got here is a little system, and then once you've started doing this, you create habitual behaviour. And that's the problem. People don't plan ahead. They don't prepare for the meal times, and they don't institute or they don't introduce a planned habitual system, which they do every day. But if you can do that, then you're going to be onto a winner, and you're going to start making sure that you are fueling and repairing your body with the right food. And that's how we do it. And that's why I think all this nonsense about these New Year, New You diets that are on the TV now, all they are is trying to dress up simple processes in a fancy new way and making people think that they've come up with something revolutionary. And if you find Davina McCall on your telly soon or on the front of your newspaper or your magazine sporting that new six-pack, if you dig down deep, you'll probably find that what she's been doing is eating properly and working hard in the gym. And hey presto, she's got a six-pack. But as she's a celebrity, she's made a fortune from selling her video. So that's my rant over for today. 6 or 7 steps to help you eat better. Hopefully you saw the video that I put on the SWAT page or on the Morning Tea page the other day about getting more sleep. Those 2 things, recovery and nutrition, are what I'm going to be focusing more on this year. And actually I'm going to be starting a new challenge coming very soon. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. I'll probably have more detail for you on Friday. But for now, try and put some of those processes into place and start making sure that you have the food there and available and planned, ready for when you want it, so that you can get the best performances that you want in 2016. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.